Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron's got me here live in Worcester, and joining me for week 10 of Uncharted Territories Discovery Gauntlet.
That's smart, Mark Sterling. I have 3 bachelors, 2 masters, and an MBA, and I'm the smartest professional wrestler in the world today. And I'm here to win the Discovery Gauntlet against a man named Thomas Santell. Tom and I are cut from the same cloth. We go way back. Therefore, I am not here to embarrass Tom. I'm here to have a friendly wrestling competition because Cam, in grade school, the bullies run the yard. In high school, the jocks run the school. In college, the frat boys run the campus. But in the real world, the nerds write the checks. So Tom, may the best nerd win.
Alright, let's get back to ringside for the Discovery Gauntlet.
And we're back here at Uncharted Territory. I'm getting some new breaking news that David Starr's bald spot just grew an extra 2 inches. What? This show is sponsored by Dr. Big Bostopher Magod's hair replacement surgery. If you're losing your hair, go see my man. Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is scheduled for one fall. This contest is the next installment in the Discovery Gauntlet. To my right. I have your info, but you're making it hard for me, man. From Long Island, New York, weighing in at 2,000 pounds. Weighing in at 199.3333 pounds. He is Smart Mark Sterling! And to my left, from Humboldt, Iowa, weighing in at 201 pounds, he is the Velveteen Dream!
Thomas Santell back here yet again for the Discovery Gauntlet, this time taking on Smart Mark Sterling.
Go ahead. As you said, these 2 men wrestled each other in both of their first professional wrestling matches against each other in 2001. Now, 18 years later, they're back in Massachusetts for another match.
Oh, what the hell was that?
He's booped him. That's like my thing. I do that.
Oh, I thought he was going to poke his eyes, but he has his glasses in, so. And you never hit a man with glasses.
Yeah, hit him with a bat. It's much bigger.
And that was a little more than just a playful boop, I think. Oh boy, Thomas Santell initially laughing it off, and now trying to go to the outside. Referee Stephen Demeng holding him back. And this Worcester crowd here at Electric Haze letting Smart Mark Sterling know exactly what they think of him. And it looked like it was on the level to start, but very quickly the evil genius came out.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think Mark Sterling cares what the crowd thinks. I think his goal here tonight is to win. He's getting under the skin of Thomas Santell, and so far it's working.
Both men, longtime veterans of the game, whether it be here or anywhere else. You've seen Thomas Santell in another time in another place under a different name, but Thomas Santell can get it done in so many different ways. I mean, look at that. Messing up his hair, playing mind games, but the list of names I read off, Mantis, Brad Hollister, Juan Francisco de Coronado, Jackson Stone, D.L. Hurst, they all brought a different style to the ring, and yet Santell was able to adapt and overcome. Will he be able to adapt to what smart Mark Sterling can do?
I know for a fact that Mark Sterling watches weekly. He watches Beyond Wrestling all the time, so he's definitely been studying his opponent after not already knowing him, but now a different style of Thomas Santell. I don't think he wants to add his name to the list of losses.
No, he does not, but right now in the middle of the ring, side headlock there from Santell. And if smart Mark Sterling doesn't do something quickly to adapt, he could easily find himself on the losing end in a heartbeat.
Yep. Beautiful reversal into the hammerlock.
Nice snapmare take, and he's calling his shot.
He calls this Snapmare City.
Well, Santell anticipating the fourth backslide.
Oh.
2 count there. And now returning the favor.
Oh.
And a kick to the back of the neck connects. Dangerous area to be struck. Running back elbow. Lateral press. Makes the 2 count.
Thomas Santell taking control of this match early on.
And if you're smart Mark Sterling, do you want to be getting into this wrestling battle so early?
I mean, he claims to be the smartest wrestler ever, so I'm sure he thinks he's got a great shot at this. In reality, I think he's going to need to, like, kick him in the knee, poke him in the eye, grab his ear, do something.
Butterfly, nicely executed. And it's these moves that pick away at his opponent that have made Santell such a stalwart here now in uncharted territory.
Not to mention these moves, every time you fall in a professional wrestling ring, it's like being in a 30 mile per hour car accident. Imagine getting into a 30 mile per hour car accident every time you hit the floor. And you're going to do it multiple times, 10, 15 times in a wrestling match.
And doing it for almost 2 decades like these men both have. Santell over in the corner, clubbing blow to the back of Sterling, trying for that superplex, but no, smart Mark Sterling looks like he's raking away at the eyes, and he does just that, knowing that he needs to go to this length. Oh, jeez. Jesus, what does he have in mind here? Oh, God, hip first.
Yikes.
Hip and knee, it looked like, to Santell hurt.
Paul, it looked like he tried to hold on to that top rope to stop himself, but to no avail. I think the not wearing a knee pads part is going to be real detrimental to him right here.
Smart Mark Sterling now trying to pick away at Santell in his own right. Body slam right on that wood.
Yikes.
You felt that, unfortunately, yourself. You can attest to how painful that is.
I mean, I've given that, I've taken that. Body slams on the floor are probably 10 out of 10 the worst thing you could ever have happen to you in a wrestling match, because all the wind gets knocked out of you immediately. You're on the floor. The smart man in the ring right now is trying to get the count-out victory, which would return him next week at Week 11.
And he would take it. He's certainly not above taking that count-out win. He almost had it. Santell back up, runs right into the fireman's carry. Knees straight into the breadbasket of Santell, makes the cover. 2 count.
Very smart, not just working one body part. He's going after that stomach area, that hip area, that back on the floor. He is working all of Thomas Santell that he can.
He bragged about all the degrees that he holds, and he said he is going to show Santell who the better nerd is here tonight, letting him know that, okay, maybe I can't out-grapple you, but I can outsmart you.
Yep. Big whip into the buckle.
Irish whip with a lot of force.
Following through completely with both of those.
Nicely done, and that is a veteran maneuver, to say the least, doing the small things like that, AG.
You can say smart Mark, stupid, whatever you want. You can't deny the facts, though. He's been wrestling for 18 years. Trained under
Small package, hold on. Go ahead.
Sorry, trained by guys like Kurt Hawkins. He's a former Creative Pro heavyweight champion. The man does have stuff behind him. Huge suplex into the corner. Looked like Thomas Santell landed high on his neck there.
Santell crumples on his neck in the corner. Attest to how painful those buckles are, AG.
I mean, these ones specifically are pretty new, so they're still very, very stiff, very hard. They're not meant necessarily to take care of us as much. It's going to make sure that the metal doesn't come undone.
But it still hurts. Santell into the Boston Crab, right there on the Beyond logo. That's when you know you're in danger. Transitions, trying an STF variation, trying to get that right arm of Santell free so he can lock around the face, clubbing away, lets go of the leg, and now some frustration coming into play here.
Yeah, he can't let him get the best of him there. If so, he's going to make a mistake.
Side headlock with some fists to boot, and raking away it looked like there. Trying his best to pick away at Santell, using the basics, but how about a back suplex from Santell, and the Ovaltine dream is back in it.
Smart Mark Sterling got caught off guard there. I think it was a little too late in the match to be going for a side headlock, but he tried to show off a little bit with the crowd here in Worcester, and now Thomas Santell able to take advantage.
Smart Mark will never be accused of being flashy, but very effective. Santell trying to battle his way back into this with some European uppercuts. Nicely done there. Sends him into the corner, now stomping away.
A couple of those looked a little low, if you ask me.
Well, referee Stephen Demang right there, checking on it. Tries the big right hand. Sterling gets out of there, but he runs into the right hand anyway. German suplex with the bridge, no.
Very close call by Stephen Demang there, only good for 2.
Smart Mark Sterling has waited a long time for this opportunity. This would mean the world to him and his career if he could knock off Santell, who has been on a meteoric rise here at Uncharted Territory in the Discovery Gauntlet. Roll up. Looked like he had the tights to me there, AG.
I couldn't tell from my vantage point, but I think you might be right.
Big spine buster from Sterling. Santell able to get out at 2 and continue for another win. Man, this would be number 6.
Tell me what you guys think of this match right now on Twitter, at RetroAG, at, what is that, Hello Crockett.
Use the hashtag Uncharted Territory.
And also the hashtag Revenge of the Nerds for this match.
Has him up in that fireman's carry. Tries to bring him down. No! Santell trying to position him. Almost runs into referee Stephen Demang. Santell able to stop himself. Now Sterling able to stop himself. Cobra twist maybe? No! Referee Stephen Demang's vantage point was blocked.
He could not see it.
Sterling went low in a desperation move, paying off, it seems.
It looks like his new nickname's going to be Smart Move Sterling after that one.
I've had enough of your puns for one night. Has him up. Power bomb.
Speaking of puns, here's some punishment.
Pile driver.
That's it.
Stuffs him.
That sucks. This is it.
No. Thomas Santell stays alive, looking to go 6-0 here at the Discovery Gauntlet. And again.
He kicked out of one. You can't kick out of 2 pile drivers.
Nonchalant cover just cost him, AG.
I don't know if it was a nonchalant cover as much it was just that he took everything out of him for that last pin. He was unable to hook the leg and have a full lateral press on him, which made it able for Thomas Santell to kick out.
2 straight pile drivers, a power bomb on top of that. I thought it was over. Forgive my own pun. I thought it was academic at this point, but what does Smart Mark Sterling have? Is that
Can't tell. It looks like maybe brass knuckles.
Is that a class ring? What is that? No, I think you're right.
Yep.
He's got a book, too. Using the book as a decoy, clearly. Has the brass knuckle. No! Is this a sugar-free hold? He has it!
Nah, there's plenty of sugar in this
He
hold.
has it, and it is all over. 6 straight wins for Thomas Santell.
Advancing in the Discovery Gauntlet, Thomas Santell!
It was the battle of the nerds. Smart Mark Sterling said Thomas Santell made the best nerd win, and very clearly the best nerd did in fact win. Unbelievable, 6-0. Let's go up to our ringside correspondent, Cameron Zagami, yet again going to interview our winner, Thomas Santell. These two are like Thelma and Louise at this point.
Yeah, seriously.
Let's kick it up to you, Cam.
Congratulations, you are still undefeated in the Discovery Gauntlet. You must be feeling great, huh?
I felt better before. My boys are a little sore. I think they'll be okay though. Ice and some Ovaltine, and I'll be okay. The competition keeps getting tougher every week. Next week, I'm gonna make it lucky number 7 in a row. But I don't want to talk about next week. I want to talk about last week and what happened to you, Cam.